3 years. 2 judges. 5 lawyers, all fighting for him. And me? I was standing alone in a courtroom, hands shaking, wondering if freedom was even real anymore. He dragged our divorce on for so long that it stopped being about love, or money, or even control. It became about breaking me. What he didn't realize was this. The harder he tried to destroy me, the closer he was pushing himself to his own collapse. When I first married him, I thought I was stepping into a partnership. A shared life. Shared decisions. Shared future. But looking back now, I see the warning signs I ignored. The way my opinions slowly stopped mattering. The way disagreements always ended with me apologizing, even when I didn't understand what I'd done wrong. The way I started shrinking, sentence by sentence, dream by dream. By the time I realized the marriage was over emotionally, I was already exhausted. Not angry. Just empty. So when I finally asked for a divorce, I expected sadness. Maybe bitterness. What I didn't expect was war. At first, he pretended to cooperate. Calm emails. Neutral language. Polite promises. Then the paperwork slowed. Deadlines passed. Excuses piled up. Suddenly, everything needed more review. Every agreement became unclear. Every compromise became unacceptable. That's when I learned my first painful lesson. Some people don't want resolution. They want control. He hired a lawyer. Then another. Then another. By the time the third lawyer entered the picture, I realized what he was doing. He wasn't fighting for fairness. He was fighting for fatigue. Dragging things out. Scheduling hearings months apart. Filing motions that led nowhere. Every court date felt like reopening a wound that never healed. I'd sit in my car afterward, hands gripping the steering wheel, heart pounding, asking myself, why won't he just let me go? Divorce isn't just paperwork. It's not just money. It's waking up every morning with a tight chest. It's checking your phone with dread. It's explaining, again, why it's still not over. 3 years passed like this. Friends stopped asking for updates. Family grew quietly worried. And I learned how to smile while feeling completely trapped. Meanwhile, he burned through lawyers like matches. 4. 5. Each one more aggressive. More arrogant. More convinced they could outlast me. 2 judges rotated through my case. Each one patient. Each one neutral. Each one watching him delay, and delay, and delay. Every time he asked for more time, I felt smaller. Like my life was stuck on pause while his continued uninterrupted. I wasn't asking for revenge. I wasn't asking for punishment. I was asking for freedom. By the time lawyer number 5 entered the case, I was done being scared. Not loud done. Quiet done. The kind of done where you stop hoping. Stop pleading. Stop negotiating with someone who feeds on resistance. I told my lawyer I was ready for trial. I was ready to sit on that stand. Ready to tell the truth. Ready to stop protecting him from the consequences of his own actions. And then, something unexpected happened. Lawyer number 5 had enough. After months of delays, nonsense filings, and games, she filed a motion to withdraw. Just like that. No drama. No warnings. Just professional exhaustion. He was suddenly alone. And for the first time in 3 years, he panicked. He tried to find lawyer number 6. But time wasn't on his side anymore. Deadlines were real now. Judges were watching. Excuses had expired. And without a lawyer willing to play his games, he was exposed. That's when the settlement came. Quick. Quiet. Desperate. When I signed the final papers, my hands didn't shake this time. There was no yelling. No dramatic speech. No victory lap. Just one moment. I walked out of the courthouse, stopped in the sunlight, and breathed, really breathed, for the first time in 3 years. He looked furious. Defeated. Smaller than I'd ever seen him. And I felt nothing for him. Only relief. He spent years trying to control the ending. Trying to exhaust me. Trying to prove he could still own a piece of my life. Instead, he lost time. Money. And the illusion of power. And I walked away free. Some people think revenge has to be loud. Messy. Cruel. But sometimes, the most powerful revenge is surviving. Standing firm. And letting someone face the consequences of their own choices. Justice doesn't always shout. Sometimes, it simply closes the door. If this story hit you, if you've ever felt trapped, underestimated, or dragged through someone else's power game, hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever waited years for justice, and finally got it? And don't forget to subscribe to Story X Daily for more real stories of karma, resilience, and quiet revenge.